Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about how Quant could be an integral part of the financial system. So in a fairly recent interview featuring a number of representatives from a number of financial bodies around the world, including the Digital Pound Foundation and the Digital Euro Association, alongside the Quant team, spoke about developments involving the financial system, including CBDCs. So during the discussion, the panel discussed details in regards to the importance of interoperability frameworks and how interoperability will become a key component and framework in regards to the connectivity between CBDC ledgers and legacy payment systems.
Funny tackled in practice.
Yes, no, thank you. Very, very interesting question. Indeed, interoperability seems to be a bit of a headache, for the adoption of a CBDC. And I think to some extent, this is a false debate. First of all, in today's system, there's no interoperability, right? Banks are completely isolated, siloed institutions, and the only way they can communicate is via, secure messaging. So there's no interoperability today. However, indeed, as Jonas already suggested, for the future, and this is how we use the term mostly, interoperability is, can two blockchains communicate with one another? Now, technically, I think we've mostly solved for that, in particular through the temporal synchronization of blockchains that then allow, information to cross in such a way that you can do payments versus payments or delivery versus payments transactions across blockchain. So I think it mostly, has been solved. But another dimension which also came up is that of integration. So in our work, we try to say interoperability is between blockchains and integration is a blockchain application with existing systems, so account-based systems typically. So in order to be successful, I think, for future token-based financial market infrastructure, it needs to be fully seamlessly integrated into, of course, the existing infrastructures. The idea is not to substitute them, but mostly the CBDC projects we're working on is to expand functionality and it's to extend really the financial systems, with the advantages that blockchain enabled applications provide for. So I would distinguish interoperabilities between blockchains. Key is as important, maybe if not even more important, is the integration of blockchain with existing systems. Okay. And for those also I think we found the solutions as well.
So as detailed by the panel, interoperability will become imperative in developments surrounding the financial system, especially when CBDCs are rolled out across the overarching marketplace. So coupled with the points put forward by the panel, the Quant team have actually come forward and provided details in regards to how stablecoins and their own interoperability offer could be integrated into the financial system, where the Quant team detailed as to how stablecoins could be the medium which could enable the frictionless interconversion of future fiat CBDCs. So Quant actually offers a number of frameworks and protocols that could enable the active integration and interoperability of varying CBDC ledgers and other financial instruments, where Quant offers the multi-ledger token stablecoin, where the MLT stablecoin again is centered around providing universal interoperability and the ability for varying CBDCs, most notably future fiat CBDCs, to interconvert at a given time. And this is compounded with Quant's other innovations and use cases, including its interoperability framework and innovation known as overledger, where overledger comes with a number of benefits in terms of providing interoperability, be it between legacy systems or DLT ledgers, where overledger provides the capacity to enable legacy systems to be incorporated into the overarching overledger ODAT protocol, coupled with blockchain and other DLT infrastructures. So this means that information and datasets native to a DLT could be seamlessly exchanged to a legacy system and vice versa. So this will be extremely important, especially in regards to the rolling out of a CBDC, where it's looking likely that CBDCs will be backed and based on DLT. So due to the variations in the underlying tech that separates CBDCs to legacy systems, this will mean that an overarching platform would be required to enable the active and seamless ability for information to be exchanged between these ledgers at a given time. So if overledger is used as the underlying innovation that enables CBDC ledgers to interact and interoperate with legacy banking systems, This could be quite beneficial and bullish for the overarching Quant network, as the active utility of overledger would mean that entities would have to purchase QNT to gain access to overledger, and this is compounded with how the usage of overledger, especially in regards to the sending of information through overledger, would be actively verified and authorized through QNT. So this sees the multi-faceted utility of Quant's QNT token. So as well as the active utility of Quant's innovations, most notably overledger and potentially its MLT stablecoin, the Oracle team, which already has a direct collaboration and partnership with Quant, tweeted details in regards to how Oracle and Quant are working in conjunction in providing blockchain DLT innovations to help drive financial inclusion and the digitization in Latin America, where in a publication authored by the Oracle team entitled "Using Digital Currencies to Unlock a Continent," the paper provided details in regards to how the Latin American Quant-backed development known as LAC Chain is looking to improve banking infrastructure and banking services across the wider Latin American marketplace, where this partnership and development is looking to improve and increase banking inclusivity across the wider South American marketplace. And this factor is compounded with the LAC Chain initiative not only providing blockchain and DLT functionality and protocols across the wider Latin American marketplace, but this initiative also sees the active development of a digital Latin American dollar ecosystem, where the development of a Latin American dollar in a digitized form through the benefits provided by LAC Chain and Quant is geared towards providing and improving financial inclusivity across the wider Latin American marketplace. And this will be quite beneficial for all inhabitants based in South America, as the rolling out of LAC Chain will be underpinned and be actively available through electronic devices, including mobile phones. So the development of an overarching blockchain infrastructure provided by the LAC Chain initiative will see the active provisioning and the rolling out of blockchain infrastructure across 12 countries within Latin America. So not only will the LAC Chain initiative bring about a number of benefits to a native nation, but also for the overarching Latin American marketplace, where the rolling out of a blockchain system and a digital dollar within South America will bring about a number of benefits to a number of countries within this region of the world. And this will improve workflows surrounding cross-border payments and other developments surrounding DLT. So Quant's active utility and the utility of its overledger ODAP protocol across the wider Latin American marketplace is compounded with Quant also spearheading the blockchain ISO standard TC307, which is set to be adopted by 57 countries and organizations worldwide, which will go about improving interoperability through the active utility of Quant's overledger ODAP protocol. So the active utility of overledger in this development will see the ability for varying blockchain networks to interoperate and interconnect, be it private, public, or permission blockchains. So this is quite unique and puts Quant ahead, especially in regards to how Quant provides its services to not only public blockchains but also to private and permission blockchain networks. So the active incorporation of Quant's use cases, including overledger, into the Latin American marketplace will see over 1.6 million individuals having access and utility to this framework. So extremely exciting and bullish for the overarching Quant network and what this will mean for QNT token holders and the price of QNT, especially over the long run and when the LAC Chain initiative goes live in 2023. So as well as Quant's involvement in development surrounding the LAC Chain development and initiative, the Quant team are also looking to provide universal connectivity and interoperability between blockchain infrastructures, which could be backed and built on varying continents as time progresses, where there's been a number of talks in regards to blockchain and DLT developments in marketplaces, most notably across the wider European, Asian, African and North American marketplace, where the rolling out and development of these blockchain ecosystems would again need some degree of interoperability to improve workflows and the seamless ability for information to be passed between varying continents at a given time. So Quant could be the answer in enabling such functionalities and blockchain interoperability to emerge between these continents. So this is a diagrammatic indication of how overledger could be the underlying innovation that provides the connectivity of varying blockchains across continents, and also improving cross-border transactions and the utility and the availability of blockchain for a number of regions around the world. What are your thoughts on Quant? Do you think Quant will be integral in the financial sector in years to come? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.